Get it, move
Sorry,
on.
bloody Tony Gillies.
You're mad if you take everything personally.
Says the woman who can't sleep until her jury comes back.
I thought you were sure he'd done it.
We are, except he's claiming he's got an alibi.
Claiming?
Well, Simon and Billy both played this sort of complex online war game. And Simon's avatar stole a sword from Billy's avatar and sold it to another one of the players.
Like for real money?
Yeah, that's why Billy got so pissed off. So Billy went off his rocker, not hard for a psychopath, and at 9:30 on Saturday morning went to Simon's house, picked up a kitchen knife and stabbed him.
Witnesses?
None, but the knife was found in a skip out the front with 2 sets of prints on it. One being Billy's, the other, I don't know, some passerby.
But the clincher?
The clincher is that Simon was stabbed the same way Billy's avatar kills other avatars. So, you know, we had everything. Motive, opportunity, forensics, except, well, Billy claims he was home on the computer at the time. And his computer shows he was. He was logged on and playing the game.
Well, that's it then. If there's any doubt, he's fine.
No, there isn't any doubt.
There must be. He could have been at his computer, and there were 2 sets of prints on the knife.
Tell you what, Tatum. Read the brief, look at how she made the case, then we'll talk about it.
Are those going to stay up without some of these?
I can even do the can apparently.
Janet's asked you to find out how expensive that is, right?
Oh, yes.
The answer's $49.95. Any more, she'll have to log it as a gift.
Ah, thanks. See you soon.
Bye.
Tatum. 2 more assaults and an arson that's due for a mention first week next year. If you can't handle a mention, get Erin to help. Enjoy. Nah.
Check out what Ben's got. It's unbelievable.
Hey, girls, check this out. It's so disgusting.
Yeah.
The Attorney General.
Yep.
That's unbelievable.
Anyway, Storm.
I don't get the whole turtleneck jumper thing. What do they mean by turtleneck anyway? Like a skivvy?
I think it's more of a polo neck.
What, like a t-shirt?
No, not a polo shirt, a polo neck. Like, that classic photo of Audrey Hepburn in that black thingy with the roll
A jumper
neck.
with foreskin.
Yes, exactly. No, not exactly.
Thanks for that image.
Although it sort of suits a dickhead.
Why is that a turn on? It's just weird.
And lead weights and candles are normal. Hey, did you decide about Julie? Do you reckon we can get her to come tonight?
Well, as long as the invite didn't come from me.
No. Of course not. Did you bring a spare frock?
Sequins or feathers?
Ooh, feathers.
Yeah.
How old are you, Tatum?
22.
My first Christmas party here, you were a fetus.
It's random.
Something always happens at Christmas parties. Hasn't happened to me yet. Nonetheless, it happens. Sometimes I wonder what Christ makes of it all.
Well, given he's been dead for 2,000 years, I'd imagine he's fairly relaxed about it.
He did rise again.
Right, but there's a lot of hearsay in that proposition.
So, in your view, the core plank of Christianity is more or less hearsay?
No, it's all hearsay.
Sweetness. Tracy Samuels is not a cuddly mummy. She plays favourites, she destroys careers, and she hates people being too skinny or too happy. You're both. You've seen what she's doing to Richard.
And he's a New Zealander.
This is not funny. You want to stay here, you got to join the team and play the game just a little bit.
Hey.
Especially with a woman who's writing your annual...
Conrad! What sort of a stupid fucking idiot? God, you're lucky it was Richard. You're so fucking lucky. If that had been anyone else, can you imagine what that would have meant?
Fine. Maybe a good behaviour.
I'm not talking about you, Conrad. I meant me. Imagine what that would have meant for me. Can you just think about me for 1 second? I have just graduated as a lawyer, and I've organised the Christmas party for all the lawyers I've started working with. And these are lawyers that spend half their working life prosecuting drug dealers. And my boyfriend brings drugs to the Christmas party. You could have killed my career in 5 seconds. Give me one reason, just one, why I shouldn't dump you right here. What's that?
It's a ring.
Tiffany's.
Is it alright? I thought, you know, like an engagement. See, we saw that Red Lotus at the shop, so the boy said I ought to do the right thing. Kind of, so, hope you like it. I love you.
That's not to laugh. Anytime I can do something for you in return, any sort of favour, I'm yours. Looky, looky. What do you think? Isn't it gorgeous?
Wonderful.
What's wrong?
You read both closing addresses.
Yes, I did. I loved it when Janet said, let's not focus on the bloody knife covered in Billy's fingerprints, and there's no need to dwell on the similarity between how Simon was killed and blah, 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 blah. I mean, that's smart. By saying don't focus on it, she's like putting it right in front of their minds.
It's called a paralepsis.
She's also really good at making herself one of them. It's never you should or shouldn't. It's always we should or shouldn't. So she's never like telling them what they ought to think. She's just like thinking aloud for all of them.
Exactly. And if we win, that will be why. Because the way she tells the story, you know she's telling the truth, not just a series of possible events.
Of course, whether it is the truth is still debatable.
Well, no it isn't. He's a fucking murderer.
Or he was sitting at home with his computer. You couldn't prove he wasn't.
Yeah, well, you try to prove he was.